what sort of input are they asking for? And I guess the question is, what does this actually tell you about how much this is needed for the Chinese economy?
Well, it's clear that the Chinese economy, the recovery is weak. It is stymied by weak confidence, and they are kind of puzzled about how to reverse this trend right now because any kind of bump that we got coming out of COVID-0 has petered out. We're going to get the data dump for May later today, and that is likely to reflect that weakening confidence as it relates to those economic numbers. And we could also get a rate cut on the one-year medium-term lending facility later today. So there could be some monetary policy moves. And essentially, we've had at least, sources have said, we've had at least 6 meetings so far in the recent weeks that top government officials have called, just soliciting, the opinions of business leaders as well as economists and also some of those foreign business leaders on what they need to do. Leaders press them for ideas on ways to stimulate the economy, no doubt, restore confidence in the private sector, and revive the real estate industry. And in response, sources are saying those gathered called on the government to make urgent policy revisions. Also, adopt a more market-oriented rather than planned approach to growth. And of course, all this sort of flies in the face of the mandate that has been laid out by Xi Jinping at a time when we are trying to weed through the ramifications of his simultaneous crackdowns on the platform economy, on property, on education, and of course, COVID-0, which was the big overarching dampener on the economy. And one credit analyst tells Bloomberg that, look, business leaders are scarred by those simultaneous crackdowns. So it doesn't surprise me that the government would solicit outside opinions on how to get some fresh ideas at a time, of course, over the last year, we've seen Xi Jinping, as he solidified his grip on power, put the party in more positions of power rather than the state in controlling the economy. So this is a fundamental problem that the Chinese economy has right now, and it'll be very interesting to see how open the ears of the top Chinese government officials will be. It sounds like it's urgent, though.